Welcome to the lecture series, and now today we will be discussing and comparing the DMCs of three toppers of CSS 2017, 18 Ms. Shanza Faik and 19 Rana Heather. So now looking at the results, in essay in 2017 he managed to score only 42, while Ms. Shanza Faik scored like 60. In 2018-2019 result was 40. So just pass, right? So these marks illustrate that essay has been one of the toughest exams, because in 2019 he just managed to pass it, but again just 42 marks, 2 marks still passing. If you come to Pressy has been considered a relatively good scoring subject. If you can look at the trends, you would come to know. Now coming to GK1, General Science and Ability. Again it is a very high scoring subject, because if you are good at general mathematics and analytical skills, then you can score highly, and this is shown by the highest marks result by the 2018 topper. If you look at compare the result overall, it is 55 plus marks overall for the toppers. Now coming to current affairs. Now there is a lot of discrepancy, if you can see, in current affairs and Pakistan affairs, and you will see that there is a big diversion. 76 over here, 2018 55, 2019 47 marks. But if you look at the Pakistan affairs, we would come to know that 59 were scored in 2017 topper, 26 marks were scored by 2018 topper, and 57 marks were scored by the 2019 topper. Similarly, if you look at Islamiyat, 61, 49 and 61. Now what we should look for in the trend? Which things to look for? The things that we have to look for is that, for example, in General Science and Ability, because there are two major portions, right, the ability part and the science part, so students have generally scored well in it, right? If we look in this paper, Pressy and comprehension, so because there are two distinct parts, you can call grammar as well and etc. So the more the parts, the better it is for the students, right? Now when it comes to comparison of current affairs and Pakistan affairs, if you look at 2019 papers, they were really tough, right? It was difficult to decipher which one was mainly dealing with Pakistan affairs and which one was mainly dealing with current affairs. Islamiyat has been considered a very tricky subject, right? The overall scoring trend, you can see that it is still on the lower side, not 70 plus any score. None of them have scored 70 plus. So the trend on Islamiyat has been on the lower side. Now what we can do, we can devise a strategy and compare it, right? If we do a strategic analysis, if you recall, in 2016 there used to be 2 papers in one day, right? Then in 2018 there was only 1 paper per day, except the optionals. I am just talking about the compulsory, right? In 2019 again there are 2 papers per day. So you can also realize that some of the trends might be due to these changes which have taken place, right? But overall, if we compare, we will come to know that everyone has their own strength and weaknesses, and as an individual we should work on our strengths and find out what our weaknesses are, and then try to overcome those by devising a very good strategy. It all depends on how you analyze your own strengths and weaknesses. I will end the first part over here, then we will have a detailed discussion later on.